The Hawkeyes had their biggest offensive game of the season on Sunday as they cruised past St. Louis 11-0. And not only did their offense shine, but their defense also came up big as they held the Billikens to only 2 shots on goal as Iowa improves their record to 3-1 on the season.
Our goal is to, we think, championship teams are never satisfied, and we want to be a championship team, so we wanted to dominate from the beginning.
I think we took a lot of momentum from yesterday, and our whole training this week has been very direct. We've been working on our press really hard, working on our outlet, and it definitely showed today.
We scored, and we were like, all right, we got to get after it, we got to keep going, and I think that was the mentality that we stuck with the game. We were continuing to score every few minutes.
The Hawkeyes will now direct their focus towards Kent State, who they play Saturday at 11 a.m. in Kent, Ohio. Now let's head over to the soccer field where Aaron has more. Aaron?
Thanks, Taylor. After a big win on Friday night against Colorado State, the Hawkeyes were back in action against SIU Edwardsville, looking to capture their 5th straight win. The Hawkeyes got on board quickly, scoring in the 4th minute of play. They scored 2 more goals before the end of the half, pushing their lead to 3-0. SIU Edwardsville avoided the shutout, scoring their lone goal in the 75th minute, but the Hawkeyes responded and answered with 2 more goals before the game ended.
He just basically told us to press high because their back line gets disconnected from time to time, and so that was our plan, was just to press high and press them, not give them the time they need. They wanted to get the ball in the middle where their 2 best players were in the midfield, and so we just forced it wide, and I think we shut them down pretty well.
The final score of the matchup today was 5-1 Iowa. The Hawks now move to 5-1 overall, and they will face Iowa State this Friday, one of the biggest matchups of the year. Now let's toss it up to Mary Kate at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Mary Kate?
Thanks, guys. The Iowa women's volleyball team had a great weekend. They opened up their tournament on Friday, going 2-0 against Western Illinois and Arizona State University. On Saturday morning, the team wasn't as lucky when they added their first loss to their belt against Butler. The final game was Saturday night when they clinched the Hawkeye Classic Championship, defeating Oakland 4-3 in straight sets. Not only did the team walk away with the title, but senior Lauren Grobes was named Most Valuable Player of the tournament. Sophomore Reagan Coyle and junior Jess Donato were also named to the all-tournament team. The Hawkeyes are 6-1 as they move into this weekend and play at the Iowa State Invitational. That's all we have for the weekend rundown. Back to you guys at the studio.